I need a 30 for 30 to show that I'm different like Jordan and Pippen. I need a 30 for 30 like Jaylen and Webber. Nobody gon' fuck on my click. I need a 30 for 30. All right, we did the biggest surprises so far in the league, man. So I really don't even want to do this topic, but
come on, let's do it. Come on.
Who are the biggest disappointments? I started off. Yes, I picked Golden State to be the damn 2 seed in the West. Yes, I did. Okay. And them some bitches are down at what, 9 right now?
Yeah.
I think 9. But America, roll with me now before my brothers flame me up. You know what I'm saying? In the West, these boys got a 19-18 record. They're 1 game over 500.
Right.
In the East, my brother JoJo just told y'all that the Knicks are a big surprise and gave all these glowing statements about the Knicks. The Knicks are also 19-18. And they the 5th seed. That's because it's the East. The Eastern Conference, we did a great analysis last week about what the fuck is going on over in the East. So, America, I'm not that bad with what I said.
No.
So,
okay, let me ask you this question.
Okay.
And I will roll with you. When did Golden State know that they was in the West? Like did it like just happen?
They used to be the Philadelphia Warriors, didn't it? When they had Wilt.
What year was that?
60s.
Because I'm pretty sure they knew they was in the West at the beginning of the season, though, right?
Right.
Okay. So I just want to make sure nobody put.
All right. They are currently 6 games out of the 2. 6 games. If they trade for Oladipo like they saying.
Okay. So let me tell you this. They trade for Oladipo. That's going to drop the Rockets further. Will that boost them? Or is the Rockets already?
Man, the Rockets at 14. Only team with the worst
Watch
record
him now. Watch him. He's slick trying to tie you in now. Watch him.
What is he doing?
They're not going anywhere because it's not going to boost them up.
He's slick trying to,
He's trying to tie me to him and Clay.
If Houston was in front of Golden State,
what he's saying,
that would have helped them. But because Houston is already,
I'm just saying that getting another piece, Oubre, I guess, ain't working out in the way that they desired, the way that I thought he could. Looking at the numbers, looking at some of the things I had seen from Oubre in other spots,
he had a rough year.
He had in spots. He's done okay. I think he had a 40 ball one night, if I'm not mistaken.
He did Dallas like that.
He had a 40 ball, but it ain't been okay. I thought, of course, he ain't gonna bring Clay shooting, but I thought he was gonna bring some athleticism, get out in transition, run the break. You got Draymond as the PG. You got Steph, who draws attention in transition and stuff like that. Some folks, instead of sprinting back to the paint like you're taught from the time you're a child hooping, when you play Golden State, a lot of time motherfuckers sprint to the 3-point line to try to keep Steph from busting the tray ball. So I thought in that situation, you get Wiggins running them lanes, you got Wiseman rim running, and you got Oubre. It just made sense in my mind. And these boys are down at 9. That's what I got. T, who's most disappointing? Who's been the biggest disappointment so far for you, man?
People will probably want me to say Miami based upon some things.
You're Mr. Miami.
But I'm not, because COVID was an issue.
That's true. I get it.
And that kept Jimmy out of a lot of games. I'm gonna tell you who I'm most disappointed with. I got several in the East because I thought Atlanta was gonna be a top 4 team. They got some things to figure out up there with all the talent that they have, and they got a plethora of talent. They got some issues, and I see where they let the coach go, they let Lloyd Pierce go, but they got to figure some stuff out up there. Indiana's been disappointing for them to have the talent that they have, but my biggest issue is Boston.
Thank you. I was hoping one of us called them boys out.
They finna blow it up. That's my prediction. They finna go ahead on and blow that on up.
At this trade deadline?
I think before the trade deadline. If it don't, I think off season it's gonna blow it up.
Does Danny keep his job? Does Danny and Stevens keep their jobs?
Yes.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna
Both
say
of
why.
them?
I ain't gonna say
Yeah.
why. You know why. You know why.
Count the basket.
Because it's just the fact that, they hitched the wagons to Stevens. Ainge can't do no wrong because Ainge got him a title from way back in 2008, 9, whatever you want to call it. But Ainge is going to have to get in his bag and go make a move. Jaylen Brown might be the piece. It could be Tatum. Maybe it's time to let Tatum go. Maybe it's time to just go on and get off of Tatum.
They love that boy.
I know they
Yeah.
love him.
They ain't gonna let
Maybe Jaylen needs to go.
they
Maybe
might try to get Kimba up out of there though.
Did y'all see somebody said maybe it was Kendrick Perkins, which we don't put a lot of stock in what come out that motherfucker mouth.
We don't.
Okay, we don't put a lot of stock in this. But I'm just asking y'all. He said that them boys running over Brad Stevens. What's your thoughts on that?
I think I don't know if that's the case. I haven't seen where that's the case. Mm-hmm. I do think personally though, they could let Tatum go, get a good haul for him, get some picks, get Brown, get Smart, maybe get a big of some sort, or slide Tristan on in. I think Boston need to let Tatum go. I think it's time to just let him go, man. I mean, he's an offensive talent, but defensively, I don't think he's the guy. I don't think he's a glue guy. I think Jaylen Brown does more on both ends of the floor. I think Smart does more, good things on both ends of the floor. I think they just got a little more heart than Tatum, in my opinion.
That's a hot take, T.
I don't think Tatum is a leader of a team to lead them to a championship. Tatum might be a hell of a 3 guy, a number 3 or a number 2, but he ain't that guy.
Let me pull your coat on this. How did Tatum play against your Miami Heat in the playoffs last year?
Hell, I'm trying to remember.
He did well. You remember
he had some spots where he was a little shaky. He did okay. He did fine.
But you remember he was the one that Bam had blocked on it.
Yeah, I remember that distinctly. Mm-hmm.
But I'm wondering who's your if Tatum is not the one, are you saying Jaylen is the one?
I'm saying that collectively with Jaylen and Smart, I think if you're gonna go retool, you could still be a playoff team in the East. Mm-hmm. You can move Tatum, get Atlanta's draft pick, or you go get John Collins. Go get John Collins, or whatever you want to do, something to that effect. But go get a haul of picks to come in and kind of make the team, maybe get something out of the draft, and then you might be able to just go forward. I think he's the one to me that I would let go before I would let Jaylen Brown or Smart go. That's just me.
What about Kimba?
Well, we knew Kimba wasn't that guy once he left Charlotte. I didn't like the Kimba move to Boston to begin with. They just I don't know why
they should have kept Rozier.
They probably should have kept Rozier, but I don't think Rozier and Stevens was vibing too well. And a lot of it has to do with Stevens. I don't know. And see that I think they really are trying to it's kind of like the whole McVay thing. We're trying to figure out, this is the boy wonder, boy genius. He can draw up plays on the on timeouts, and he can do all this. He's a basketball mind, all this stuff. So we're trying to give him everything he could possibly have before we just say it's time to let him go. That's what they're trying to do with Stevens, because they justifying, hey, look, he was a guy from college, a Butler hire. We're gonna make it work. And we're going to keep doing things to make it work. So they're protecting Stevens and not the players. Now, I don't know if they're going to actually do that, because I don't really know what their capital is like. I don't know what they got in terms of assets or what they're willing to move. But to me, though, I think it's just time to just go ahead and let Tatum move to another market. Get another piece behind it. Get some draft capital. Get something else underneath you.
Well,
rock with Jaylen and rock with Smart.
Well, Joe, before I come to you, I think this is a perfect time for me to plug Jayson Tatum. Your idol is Kobe Bean Bryant. You wear the purple on your arm for Kobe Bean Bryant. Danny Ainge. Somebody get this to Danny Ainge. We'll give you Trez. We'll give you
Kuzma.
Schroeder.
Go on, give me Kuzma.
You're gonna have to give up Kuz too.
Go on, give me Kuzma.
No, that's my boy, man.
I don't care nothing about that. Go on, get that up.
That's my last youngin that I got left, man.
Let me get them 3 books.
About to get Tatum though.
Let me get them 3 books.
I'm trying to be loyal.
Okay. You
So
look at it.
See, y'all saying that it's business is not personal.
Look at it this way.
Go on, give me Kuzma.
If they was to do their trade,
can I give him Wesley Matthews Jr.?
We know.
Nope.
Stop.
Why that man look like that? Where's
give
Matthews?
Me Kuzma, Taylor. Give me Horton Tucker.
Okay,
Kuzma,
boom. I give you Trey Schroeder and Horton Tucker.
No, Kuzma, Harold, and Horton Tucker.
I'm giving you the six man runner up, and a boy that's a bucket off the bench.
And y'all get Kemba then.
No, I won't Kemba.
Well,
I got a point guard. I
don't think you thinking this through.
No, I ain't thinking it through. This is strictly I just fuck with you. I'm not. I'm telling you, you're right. I'm not thinking it.
Bron finna be phased on out.
No, he's not.
Now you sitting with Tatum and Anthony Davis, which is what you want. You wanted 2 stars, to be there and to build around those 2.
You're right. You're totally right. I'm just trying to be sentimental and keep one of my little young boys that was there.
And they got rid of the rest of them. Go ahead and get that last one.
That's what scared me too.
They ain't gonna win no title. Let's get them on.
Joe, who your biggest disappointment?
Man, you know where I'm going.
I don't. I hope you're not piggybacking on what I said, because I'm scared to hear what you might say.
I should, but I'm not.
I appreciate that.
I'm going with Toronto.
T-boy up there.
They're a seed. As far as I know, they only lost Serge Ibaka. They should be 4 seed or higher. I don't know what happened. I understand that they're not playing in Toronto, all their home games, so they're away. I get it, but come on, man. AC, like the drop off.
Has COVID hurt them?
I don't recall. I know Kyle Lowry was out for a little bit.
Yeah, Lowry was out.
Because that's why I'm asking y'all that. It seems like these leagues are downplaying when the cats miss with COVID. They say safe health and safety protocols. So I don't know if that shit just be contact tracing. I don't know if a boy done got COVID. Like, I don't be knowing.
They don't want to have to shut the league down.
Exactly. Because as y'all said when we were talking about football, with Cam was a totally different guy when he came back from COVID. So I don't know if one of these boys had COVID and come back and like, damn, they suck.
They suspended Pascal for something. I never found out what that was about.
It was a game or something like that.
So you know what I mean? But it just seemed like they dropped off. Like they're close to not making the playoffs. So
in the East, that's pretty damn bad.
Right. I'm going with Toronto.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. That is a big disappointment. I don't know, man. It's been some disappointing basketball. It's been some good basketball, but it's been some guys individually, and there's been some teams that got us scratching our head. If anybody gonna be getting fired, they ain't finna fire their coach though. He's another one that was getting all this kind of love. Nick Nurse, who was the black coach he replaced?
Dwayne Casey.
Dwayne Casey won the motherfucking coach of the year and accepted that bitch after being fired. Think about that shit. So then when his team gets Kawhi Leonard and they win, so his leading player was DeMar DeRozan, who I believe is either the GOAT coach or I might put Larry Brown above Pop. But I probably got to go Pop. But you know what I'm saying? It's either Pop or Larry Brown for me. Even Pop can't really do shit with DeMar DeRozan like that for real. That's who Casey had. Nurse get Kawhi, barely beat the Philadelphia 76ers, beats the Warriors because KD and Clay get hurt, and people like, oh, Nick Nurse. And now look at this shit.
Kind of funny how that seems to always happen, don't it?
And like I said, Brad Stevens, boy wonder. I knew Brad Stevens didn't know what the fuck he was doing when Brown was still in Cleveland and they were switching out on screen roles and had Kelly Olynyk out there trying to guard LeBron Raymond James Sr. out there one-on-one. LeBron was toying with that boy in the playoffs.
Okay.
But these boys finna keep these jobs. Just like Luke Walton down here with the Kings, they're looking terrible. And like you said,
supposed to be better this year.
They supposed to be better this year.
They really are.
They're supposed to be better this year. But Luke ain't got fired yet. So it's a lot of disappointments, man. But America, y'all chime in and tell us who y'all think has been some of the biggest disappointments this year.
My kids wanted me to tell y'all to make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me across all social media platforms, like the videos, and share them. Did I forget anything?
And turn on the post notifications.
Y'all heard them. And also, visit Statement Tees, LLC.com and shop with us. That's Statement Tees. Every t-shirt you wear
makes a statement.